The MMA world never sleeps, and this week is no different. From Merab Dvalishvili pushing through a painful injury to Nate Diaz hinting at an explosive UFC comeback, the fight world continues to be fueled by comebacks, controversy, and plenty of character. Let's unpack it all. Merab Dvalishvili, known for his relentless pace and freakish toughness, recently gave fans an update after posting footage of his broken toe. The video, which showed the aftermath of a gnarly training accident, sparked concern online. But in classic Merab fashion, he shrugged it off. "That was you," he joked, pointing to a teammate. "You kicked me in the head, broke your toe." Only a few days later, Merab was already back on the move. "New Jersey, I'm coming June 7th, he announced, grinning through the pain. "And still, sugar, you better show up and let's show people a good fight. No excuse for you, no excuse for me." His message was clear. Injury or not, he's locked in. "I'm healthy. I'm ready. I'm hungry. Life is good. Look at this beautiful nature. This is a good life. I love this." It's this mindset that makes Merab such a threat in the bantamweight division. He's not just fighting opponents. He's fighting through adversity, and that wins respect every time. Meanwhile, Nate Diaz has re-entered the conversation, and not just through rumors. In a recent sit-down, he was candid about his desire to return to the UFC. "I plan on going back if they'll have me. I would like to go back," he said. And while he made it clear he's not interested in competing at lightweight, the fire's still there. "I'm not fighting at 55, though. But right now, I'm not in there because there's nobody to fight, really. It's kind of slow." It's classic Nate. Blunt, unpredictable, but always ready if the right offer comes along. One name on his mind: Justin Gaethje. But the real unfinished business, as always, is Conor McGregor. Diaz didn't mince words. "Me and him, for sure, got unfinished business. That has to happen. And then there's the BMF title. I started that thing," he reminded fans. At the time, everyone was like, "What is that?" Now they are all chasing it. It's the most entertaining thing in the UFC. Whether it's Gaethje, McGregor, or a BMF brawl, one thing is certain. When Nate Diaz steps into the octagon, the world watches. His return would inject serious energy into a UFC landscape that's felt a little flat lately. Beyond fight announcements and injury updates, drama continues to swirl outside the cage. A recent dust-up between fighters boiled over online when one athlete claimed Anthony Smith took it the wrong way and left him on read after a misunderstanding. "He acted like a backslash, the fighter said, clearly still heated. "I tried to explain it to him, and he just ignored me." It's another reminder that in MMA, personal beef can escalate fast, and even small slights can turn into big narratives. Meanwhile, the always outspoken Shield Sonnen weighed in on another ongoing saga involving Islam Makhachev. After comments surfaced suggesting Islam was ducking a fight, Sonnen set the record straight. "I was misquoted," he clarified. "I described a scenario where leaving a division to avoid a fight could be seen as cowardice, not that Islam is a coward. I don't believe that. He's a great competitor." Still, Shield doubled down on one point. If you want out of a fight so bad that you're willing to leave a belt behind, that's a sign for the future to look back on. He also expressed doubt that Islam, should he move up to 170, would return to face Ilia Topuria at 155. "I don't buy it," Sonnen said. "He's not cutting back down." Conor McGregor's name, as always, surfaced amid the chaos. A side-by-side image comparing Conor and UFC President Dana White recently made rounds, with some fans noting that McGregor looked older, despite being a decade younger. "You could see the boos in the eyelids," a commentator joked. "And Dana's not even taking his calls right now." The Conor comeback saga remains as cloudy as ever. Promoters won't confirm anything. Conor teases fights online, but the actual negotiations? Seemingly deadlocked. One behind-the-scenes story that added new perspective came from Khabib Nurmagomedov's coach, who revealed that during Khabib's submission win over McGregor, the intention wasn't to prolong punishment, it was to end it. "I thought he just wanted to punish him. But no," Khabib said, "I wanted him to tap. If he didn't, I would have broken his jaw." The choke that ended that legendary fight, the The coach compared to the same move that shattered Robert Whittaker's jaw in his bout with Khamzat Chimaev. That's a finishing move. No question. MMA, at its core, is a mix of artistry, violence, and raw emotion. That's what continues to draw fans, even when the fights aren't booked and the outcomes are unknown. As June approaches, all eyes are on whether Merab can bounce back, if Nate Diaz will finally sign a return bout, and whether fighters like McGregor and Makhachev will make the moves fans crave. The cage may be 8 sides, but the fight game is full circle. Everyone comes